Okay, so looking at teaching standard 8, fulfilling wider professional responsibilities. Within my school, within the first couple of weeks, we looked to go on a trip which prepared our students for college and through PE. But just looking at our start point, so the importance of preparing students for life beyond school. Clacton 2008 suggests that schools play an important role in holistically developing students to ensure they are nurtured into all-rounded young adults ready for when they leave school. Gibbs in 2015 supports this claim, suggesting it is essential that we address the holistic aspects of our children's lives, not just intellectually, so they become resilient and overcome challenges and prepared to make a positive contribution beyond school. With this in mind, it's important to recognise the role teachers play in ensuring students are prepared with a route to take beyond school and assist in this transition. So we received this document about a taste day at South East Essex College. It's looking at different day, and it was an effective day which we went on. But this come in to our school, so myself and Mr. Flower was involved in arranging this trip, which we went on. So it's just talking. This was the taste day we looked to arrange, and we just moving on to our action point. Traunt in 2010 highlights the role that educators have in ensuring trips of students are successful. He argues that teachers need to recognise the students are receiving positive outcomes in a safe and enjoyable way whilst they're away from school. So here Traunt talks about the importance of trips and recognise, however, it is important to ensure they're safe and they're actually getting something out of the trip rather than just going for the sake of getting them out of school. So here, this is a risk assessment which myself and Mr. Flower looked to complete, and we took 10 students to the college day, looking at it as a sports-based college, so looking potentially get them into the local college, which it was hand-picked students who are excelling at PE, so would hopefully be successful in that field of work in the future. So we just ensure we complete this risk assessment form, which can be seen in further detail in my teaching stand page. So we're just here. We work with our Anna Jones, who is someone in our paperwork side of stuff and in our admin. So here she attached the short reply slips from students and ensure they had agreed from their parents that they could go on the trip. Just move down. So here's an email also from Anna Jones just confirming that what time the bus would be arriving, and I went on to reply. So just talking about the bus would be arriving at 8:45, which we left to go, and we went on the bus with another school to ensure that we saved on costs. So moving on further, so we said that we would gather the children in. They wouldn't go to their form time. They'd come straight to the P office and we'd wait in the classroom here. And as I saw, I replied to that message here, so saying, it's not a problem. I will email the list tomorrow once everyone's reply slips are back. Here's where I suggest here, which we should meet at 8:45, and she went on to say, yes, that was a good idea. So the action points, looking at the role as educators. Physical education can prepare students with the essential life skills to become critical intellects, prepare for challenges they may encounter in life, which Deal said in 2009. Considering this PE-based trip strengthened the subject knowledge of my students and also allowed students to develop their social skills, and they had to work in groups to overcome various challenges and tasks throughout the day. Excuse me. So, so it was effective on the trip because they was able to develop their social skills, and also would strengthen their subject knowledge as they was able to increase and complete various challenges throughout the day. So here was just looking at a sports psychology unit, which one of the lecturers took during the day, and you can see that from their subject knowledge prior to the classes, the tasks that we actually usually do in our teaching, however they did it as well. So they said a lot of them was level 3s or level 1s. this rate was rated between 1 to 10. So you can see here that a lot of the students made progress just from that hour session on sports psychology, and improved their subject knowledge. Almost all, I think all students actually made some sort of progress throughout the session, which was helpful. So here's just a video to show some of the impact of my students and the tasks they got up to during the trip.
Let's see if I can improve my score.
Yes, that was just some pictures and some videos from the day which we took just to show how the students were getting on. Just looking at the impact, at the end of the day, we create the students and members of staff. So me and Mr. Flower completed this post-event evaluation survey, and we said that it was very enjoyable. Students were able to increase their subject knowledge, and they're more likely to join the college after the event. So it was a great experience for us. The students also were able to all complete the same form, and I collected them in quickly got their results on the coach, what they actually put in, and I created these pie charts to show the impact of the day. So almost all, well, I think it was 8 out of, well, it was 7 out of 10 of the students said it was very enjoyable, whereas 3 said it was enjoyable. So all the students seemed to have a good time during the trip, and it was very good. So then we looked at how do you feel your knowledge of the topics changed since the day. Almost all, apart from I think it was 1 student, said that they increased their subject knowledge throughout the day. So it was a worthwhile experience for them. And they said, are you more likely to want to enroll in the course, let's see, at the South East College following the event? And some of them were a bit unsure. I think it was 6 out of 10 was unsure. However, 3 of them said it was more likely. So it was, and 1 said less likely. So I think it was a worthwhile experience, and it allowed us to prepare with students with roots for when they leave school. So just fulfilling that wider responsibility, this trip allowed us to bring our children to a college day and see the potential routes which they can look to develop in their sport, and develop a career in sports, which I think they benefited from. Just looking at my references here, which can be seen further in detail on my portfolio page. Okay, yeah, that's the end of my Teaching Standard 8. As I said, if you'd like to look further into my page, then it's all on my Teaching Standard page on TS8. Thank you.